Hi, this is Rod Moore, SereniGy team member, and welcome to this video on SG Heat, the training site for SereniGy team members. And I just thought I'd do this brief video for you, just so that if you are considering joining SereniGy and you're wondering what sort of training systems they have in place, I thought I'd walk you through the SG Heat training site and just give you some insight into the type of training that is available when you join SereniGy. And I think, I've had some experience in network marketing in the past, and they all offer pretty good training. I think it's one of the attractions of network marketing in general. But what I really like about SG Heat is the way that all of the training company-wide is all contained within one portal site. So you don't have independent distributors all running off doing their own training. There is a system that everybody in SereniGy follows, and I think that's really important so that it creates unity amongst all of the field team members. So this is the website you're looking at now, SG Heat. You can only get access to it as a team member, and I'll log in a moment and show you inside. But basically at the top here you've got videos, other information, all the different information you could need on the opportunity, the global SereniGy Global Foundation, the SG Heat store, different events that are coming up, the conference calls. Now I think one thing that SereniGy do really well is their daily conference calls. They have leadership calls and they have opportunity calls as well, and they're quite consistent and frequent, and helps everyone to stay plugged into the system. If you're going to different events, like there's an event coming up in January in Las Vegas, then you can get all your ticket information here. And really important, the fast start system. I mean, if you're just joining SereniGy, then this is where you want to go, is go to the fast start system and follow all the steps here. And of course, if you are already in SereniGy and you're busily sponsoring new people and you're wondering what to do to get them started, then of course you bring them to the fast start system here and plug them into that. One of the things that I highly recommend is that you opt in to the email system here so that you get regular updates from SG Heat. At the top here we've got a 4-minute overview call from our founder and CEO, Jay Noland. There's login details there. But what I wanted to really show you is down the side here, we have all of the information here on the different calls. So we have SG Heat calls, the live business overview calls, leadership calls. There's calls in Spanish, which is obviously SereniGy is very big in the Latino and Spanish-speaking communities. And then we've got a number of different websites to direct you to. There's the SG webinar website, the SereniGy webinar website, the SG pay plan, the SG comp plan. So these are variations. So the SG webinar is a 23-minute overview of the business. The SereniGywebinar.com is a 40-minute detailed overview of the business. So similar, but only this one's a lot more detailed. The SG pay plan, 16-minute quick overview of the comp plan. But if you go to SG comp plan, then you get a 1-hour detailed compensation plan. Okay, and then of course there's a Spanish version as well. So I think that's really important that you utilize these websites to direct people to. And down the very bottom here, which I'm not sure I'll be able to get it on the screen, but there's a call here from our founder on the vision of SereniGy, which I think is important that everyone listens to. Let me just log into the site and I'll show you what's happening on the inside of SG Heat. Okay, so I'm logged in now, and what I really want to show you here is under conference calls, if I go to the English call schedule here, you can see the different times and everything listed here for the calls, which is good. But what I really want to show you is the audio archive, because there are calls happening pretty much on a daily basis. And you can see the dates down here: Sunday the 30th, Friday the 28th, Thursday 20th. So pretty much missed Christmas Day, but pretty much every single day there's a call happening. And the calls are being done by our CEO, Jay Noland, National Marketing Director, Gabby Tilber, National Marketing Director, Juan Carlos Ordonez, and so on. So we've got our top leaders in the company are doing the calls, and I think that's important that you're plugged into a system where you're only hearing from the best, the people who are creating success in SereniGy. And I think that's really important. If I just bring this up here, okay, so you can see that goes up to page 10, right? So there's probably actually goes beyond page 10, but there's a lot of training calls in here, 730 training calls. right? So you'll never run out of quality information from people who are successfully building their SereniGy business in the SG system. So you can plug in there and start learning everything you need to know about SereniGy straight away. Let's go and look at the Fast Start system. I think this is where every distributor needs to start with SereniGy, is the Fast Start system. So as the name suggests, it is a step-by-step system. So here we've got our foundation of SereniGy, who is SereniGy, the target market, the product line, the training system, and so on. And it directs you to the various pieces of information that you need to find out so that you are up to speed on what's happening. The target market of SereniGy, so there's some statistical information there. The product line, so they've got links here to all the different products that SereniGy have to offer. Now, keeping in mind, of course, that not all the products are available in each of the countries. However, this is the full product range, and at some stage they'll all be available in all the countries, and a far more extensive product range than any of the other comparable coffee MLMs out there. Now, this is what I think is most important though, is the 4 steps to success. Okay, what is SereniGy's training system? Number 1 is to pay attention to the training and to duplicate. So you need to plug into SG Heat if you want to be successful in SereniGy. Number 2 is to get in and get committed. So you need to obviously have an activated account. You need to be on auto ship, and you need to be committed to building your SereniGy business. You need to obviously use the product. So you need to be a product of the product, and then you get to work on building a team. Okay, so let me just show you the 4 steps to success and how they break it down. Okay, so there's detailed information now on each of those 4 steps, and some recorded calls from the CEO, Jay Noland, and again, lots of links to various information that you need to know. Okay, how to build a team. So we've got a breakdown here of the process of building a team in SereniGy and getting your business off and running. We've got different scripts depending on who you're talking to, prospecting systems, how to do a 3-way call. Basically everything that you need to know is here. Okay, so the key is to get involved, get plugged in, and activate your SG Heat account. Now, as I said before, SG Heat is only available to those people who are already activated team members of SereniGy. So you need to get into SereniGy to get access. But once you do, what you need to do is actually register for SG Heat, and then let your sponsor know that you've registered so that they can contact support and get your SG Heat account activated as soon as possible. So if you're thinking about joining SereniGy, rest assured we have one of the best training systems. There's a lot more coming as far as training goes, and I'll share that with you in another video, but this is just a starting point. SG Heat, one of the best training systems I've seen in network marketing. Come and join us, and we look forward to your success in SereniGy.